Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to Poppy's Prop Shop. I'm Poppy, and we make Poppy's Joy products here, namely photography props for newborns. And so newborn photographers use our products all over the world, and we're sending something to Germany here in just a little bit, or actually I think it's already gone off, might even get there today. A lady had asked me to ship one of our carriages to Germany, and we thought it might get broken. So what we did was we disassembled it, we painted it, put it together, did not glue it, disassembled it, and boxed it up and sent it there. And we haven't really heard from her yet, but I'm hoping to hear from her how things arrived and how things went together. This kit does take some assembly know-how, some skills, and so it's not for everybody, but if you can do like an IKEA type assembly, then you can do this. So anyway, I just wanted to show you a few of the little tips we've got here. This, of course, is the pumpkin face. Now these will be raw, straight off the CNC. There's not painted, they're not sanded or anything, so they're going to be just brand new stuff. And what I wanted to show you was the pumpkin face. You know, this goes here like this. This is the base for the newborn, and there's screws right here. They go in here through these pocket holes, and whoever designed the pocket hole system is one of the greatest individuals in the world, because this is a great system. It just goes here like this, but just wanted to make sure that you knew and just remembered, I've got this in the instructions, but that the short screw, and it's marked short screw, there's two short screws in a separate area, go in the center, because if you put a long screw in there, it will go through this inlay, through this routing, and you don't want to do that. So there's two short screws. The only two short screws there go right here. I want to make sure that you know that you're supposed to glue everything, because it doesn't just go together, it needs to stay together. And so make sure that you glue all of your surfaces, everything that's wood to wood, make sure and glue that. And the next thing I want you to understand is that this bit that I sent out, I don't know if I sent out a long bit or a short bit, but it's got the square tip, and the square tip goes in there. But if you'll take your bit, and if you'll screw that in just a little bit and protruding right here, and you know there's a hole in the face that I've already put it together with, and everything's numbered, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem for you to just match numbers. But if you'll let that screw protrude just a little bit, then you won't miss that hole, and you can just poke it into the hole just enough to position it, and then screw it on down. And when you screw these down, by the way, this is my favorite tool right here. It's an angle drill, and I mean, this would be worth going out and getting if you're going to put this together. But angle drill, you can use a regular drill without any problem, but an angle drill just makes things so much easier. So screw it in and make sure it's tight. One of the other tips that I want to make sure that you knew is that sometimes if you screw it in, then there'll be a little gap right here, because the screw takes before it takes into the surface here. And so if you'll make sure that there's no gap here, make sure that your glue is squeezing out just a little bit even, and just take a damp rag and wipe along there. You'll be all right. Match your paint lines. I think I've left plenty of lines, plenty of areas where you can line things up. And then what I like to do is I like to put this face together, and I probably won't be able to do this because I'm not screwing it together, but put this together and then lay this pumpkin face out, and then this would be kind of like this, and then just turn it over and screw it into the face on the table, because it's just so much easier to screw down instead of screwing up. Now, I don't want you to screw up. That's all there is to that. Okay, pumpkin face. I don't think there's anything else that you need to know. Everything's glued here, glued, the frame's glued on. By the way, if there are missing pieces or if something's broken off, if paint's scratched or anything like that, be sure and contact me, and we will make sure that you get the part or the paint number or whatever you need to complete that. All right, now let's move on to the base. Let's see, right here. The base is really simple to put together. I've got most of it together already for you. I think that that's important to do that. So we've got two pieces here, and of course one goes here, one goes here, and then there is a third piece that goes right there. This will already be lined up for you. The two bolts go through, but one little tip is if you'll, I don't have a base here ready to show you, but let's just say that this is the base here, like this. And if you'll set the base before tightening the bolts of course go right in here through these holes like this. And if you'll set it down before tightening the base and make sure on a flat surface and make sure that it's not wobbly, and then tighten it down, and these edges should line up perfectly. So that would be like that, and then make sure that both these pieces don't wobble. There'll be a wheel here, of course. And when you put this together, and then screw it tight, and you'll have a finished product there, for sure. Let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, one little thing that I remember, that sometimes this screw is kind of hard to get to, this one right here. And so if you need to put an extension on your drill, plus your long bit, then if did send a long bit, then it goes through this hole here, and that is so much easier to do that than getting down in here like this. So sometimes that's the only way that you can get a hold of that. All right, I don't think there's anything else except for I did want to show you some of our other products. If you'll go to our Etsy site, Poppy's Joy at Etsy.com, you can see some of our other photography products, and I would be glad to ship anything out to you. And so thanks for watching. I hope this is very clear to you. If you have any questions, make sure and contact me at our Etsy site, or we're on Facebook also at Poppy's Joy. So thanks for watching.